Hey Jordan, how's it going, brother? This is Hundo, Southtown Chrysler. Just want to send you a little walk around video. Obviously appreciate you inquiring all the way from Red Deer there, so just thought I'd give it a little bit of a rinse just so you can get a nice viewing. And then obviously do let me know what you think. Obviously the nice part is you did mention about the spoiler. I have already reached out to my body guy just to get a little bit of a start here, head start, but a little bit of a walk around on this one. Now this is going to be the SV, if I'm not mistaken, trim package. The SV trim, I mean, the reason I say that is none of the Maximas are base model. You can't get you know, cloth seats in any of these new style Maximas, but we do have some aftermarket equipment. Now this one does have the HID lights. It does have our fog lights underneath as well. If you see any kind of flickering, it's just a camera trick. It's not actually happening. Now we do have some exterior little light mods, just with a little bit of a lip spoiler at the bottom. That's nice because it almost looks like a nice three-piece. Easily removable. Same with those little side fins on the fenders. But just doing a little walk around on this one, man, I have to say it's in really nice shape. Okay. One thing I did want to note, if you just notice on the front here, one of the sensors is just missing. So obviously this side is there, but just obviously just so you have an idea from the get-go, right? But no dents, no dings that I could pick out. It's got some nice lines on it, man. Tinted windows front and back. Now, if you don't want the front tints, just let us know. We can remove those as well. But other than that, I mean, obviously minus the spoiler, it's going to look like a pretty sweet car. Now, this does have the little exterior mod over here as well. Luckily, all this stuff is pretty easily removable. Same with the side mirrors with the faux carbon fiber. They are nice and painted. Side indicators built in, and this one does have the 3M on the hood as well. Okay, so it's just almost about past the halfway mark. Now we do have a little bit of a brow at the top of a tint, and then the windshield itself is clean, no chips, no cracks, so that is good. Tires are super healthy, man. They are winners, but tons of tread. Rims are actually pretty nice as well. Now, as I mentioned to you, I did send you a picture just on that, which locations are actually bolted through the trunk. It's just going to be this front and this front right here. Now, on the back here, you'll notice some of these older Nissans, you will find a little bit of surface rust, a few little spots. Again, it's a pre-owned vehicle, so you know it's not going to be 100% immaculate, but I would say, given the year and the kilometers, it's actually in really, really nice shape. All right, okay, rear seats, lots of space. I'm 6'2", I got tons of space in here. Now this is gonna have the leather and the Alcantara with the nice blue stitching. Really, really nice touch. Lots of headroom, clean headroom as well, or clean headliner. And even get some nice Alcantara on the side on the door trim. So leather up top, blue stitching. This does have the smart access. It is a push button start. And we do have a power passenger seat as well. As I mentioned, the wear is very minimal. I see a little bit of wear over here, but other than that, no rips, no tears. It has not been smoked in, that much I can tell you. We do have blind spot assist here as well. Some more of that nice Alcantara, and then you have the auto windows in the front. Okay, so we do have a car starter on the key fob, just so you know. As I mentioned, the auto windows up front, but we do have a full power driver's seat with the lumbar. And then again, just so you get an idea of the wear, very minimal, a little bit of wear just there on the side, but. And then it does have a little bit of a thigh extender, which is cool, especially when you're tall like me. Okay, so we do have power dimming rear view mirror. You can actually program 3 garage doors or gates if you do have gate access anywhere. And then we have heated steering wheel, heated seats, and air conditioned seats. And then we obviously have our traction off, and then our paddles right here as well. Now, even on the wheel, I love the fact that it's a nice flat bottom. It's got the Alcantara on the side here as well. And then above and beyond that, adaptive cruise control. This one will have also the collision mitigation, navigation. It's only got 96 256. Now, anytime you do any modifications on the tires, typically people won't put on tire pressure sensors. So if you notice, we have a little bit of a light just showing on the TPMS. No engine lights or anything like that. I did drive this around the lot, and it drove really nice, man. So I can definitely tell it's been taken care of. Lots of nice high quality materials too. If you notice, lots of nice soft touch points, leather on the top here. You have that kind of leather injected molded dash. Now this does have a really nice sound system too. They don't have it branded as Bose, but I mean, at the same time, I almost have a feeling it is Bose because it sounds so nice. Let's see. Do we have any Sirius? No, we don't. Let's go FM. Okay, let's see. Settings, sound. Okay, bass, treble. Okay, it is Bose. So that's good. Okay, perfect. Nice infotainment screen, and I like, honestly, the way it's kind of angled. It's slightly angled this way, and then it almost kind of gives you like a cockpit vibe. But other than that, if you notice, we do have a plus minus mode as well. So when you are putting into drive, if you do want to use those paddles, you can even shift up and down just with the actual lever. And then on this one as well, which is really nice, we do have a couple modes. We have a normal mode and we have a sport mode, okay? So you will notice it will change things, especially when it comes to steering. It'll get a lot tighter in your sport mode, a lot less feedback to get more result. And then nice thing too is we do got dual climate in this one as well. Let's see. Is it this one? Oh, there we go. So that way we can both kind of set our own temperatures, or we can have them matching as well based on whatever I set over here. Now we do have heated seats, as I mentioned, cooled seats, nice little knob here that Nissan uses for the infotainment. I mean, obviously I'm not as used to it as my Dodge product, but we have USBs and auxiliary up front as well. And then we do have our glove box with another plug-in under there. And then we got the looks like the manuals, the books, everything is in here. And then sound system. Pretty nice sound system, man. Pretty nice sound system. Okay, just gonna take this one on a little bit of a drive. Now, one thing I can tell you, especially when it comes to the Nissan product, I used to work with Nissan. There's been a lot of Nissans in my family, all the way back to the old kind of 90s and 2000s Maximas. But obviously they've come a long way. But the nicest thing that I find is the engine. So obviously, being a nice 3.5 VQ series V6, I mean, these things are pretty much bulletproof. They use them in the Infiniti lineup. They use them in the Nissan lineup. So I mean, it's a really, really strong engine, and they've had it for a long time, right? So we're talking all the way back from the 90s, and it's just been improving every year. Couple things I will tell you, man. This thing feels very tight, handles very well. And when it comes to stuff like brakes work just perfect. It's nice feedback on the brakes too. They're not too touchy. Let me get out of the way for this person here. There's your backup camera. It is adaptive, so it's kind of nice to know that the lines do move. But oh no. Oh no. You know I love my customers, right? But sales guys should advise them to not block the front, because we are a busy store, lots of inventory. It's never nice to have anyone just kind of blocked in the front there. But no, other than that, I mean, this thing handles really well. Like, I do hear like a little slight wear and tear on the struts, which again in Alberta is very common. So you can kind of hear a little bit of it. I wouldn't say bad by any means. Now, if you noticed, the visibility is good all the way around. I just like the profile. Honestly, this thing's a pretty cool car. Let me know, obviously, what you think. You know, it is my job to make sure that you're completely happy, no matter what the distance is, right? So, and I do have clients as far as like Northwest Territory. So you know, when it comes to getting everything all wrapped up for you, including any kind of the financing details, payments, even the approval, even signing the paperwork. We can actually send you the paperwork digitally as well via DocuSign. So lots of different options there. Here, I'm just going to park it over here for now. But let me know what you think, Jordan. Again, it's Hundo, Southtown Chrysler, 780-932-7597.